regulate the kidney's functions. So if I say what are the problems that the kidney has to solve. Like one problem is what we solved through vasopressin or ADH. What was the problem? ADH could solve that problem. ADH means what? Think. It's a problem, but vasopressin or antidiuretic hormone could solve that. So the problem you write first. What is the problem? Dilute urine. What will happen if so much of dilute urine is going? Dehydration. It could also lead to what disease? So much dilute urine is going because some problem with the ADH. Dilute urine is going. You get dehydrated, but you get one disease if this ADH is not working. Starting with T. I. A. D. Diabetes, which one? Insipidus, correct. If so much of dehydration occurs, then you will lead to diabetes insipidus. So dilute urine, they want to stop it. What is the solution? What kidney will do? Solution. Dilute urine should not come. So who is that hormone? ADH is a hormone. So there are some osmoreceptors who will understand if your body is going to secrete dilute urine. They are called osmoreceptors. Means they can understand if your urine is going to be diluted. Osmoreceptors will send a message to your brain, hypothalamus. And what hypothalamus will do? Hypothalamus will give the message to pituitary. What is the purpose now? What pituitary should secrete? So the dilute urine should be concentrated urine. What pituitary should secrete? Yes. So immediately posterior pituitary will start secreting vasopressin. Vasopressin is also called as antidiuretic hormone or ADH. Then as a result of that, dilute and all will not be there. All the urine will be concentrated. In this, problem is solved. This is one of the regulation of kidney function. Dilute urine problem is solved by secretion of this hormone, antidiuretic hormone. Finish writing? Now next problem. Second problem is glomerular filtration rate is less. What is glomerular filtration rate? What is this? That is glomerulus. So glomerulus is the carrying the blood. From that blood only all the filtrate comes to this. What is this space called as? Bowman's capsule. So suppose if the filtration rate is less means, then all the waste will remain in the blood itself. So filtration rate has to increase. So that filtration rate is called glomerular filtration rate. It's now down. That is the problem. It has to increase. So how our body will try to increase? One way is ADH can do something. Antidiuretic hormone can make something. What antidiuretic hormone can do? They know how to constrict the blood vessels. If they constrict the blood vessels, what is the meaning of constrict? This is blood vessel. Suppose this is blood vessel. BP has to increase. That is the aim. Now it is diameter is more. So if they are constricted, means what will happen? This will become narrow. So blood vessels becomes narrow is called constriction. So when the blood vessels are becoming narrow, blood pressure will increase. So as a result of this, blood pressure increases. If the blood pressure increases, at the same time glomerular filtration rate also will increase. Because the blood will be traveling fast, getting filtered fast. So the glomerular filtration rate also will increase. So that problem got solved due to ADH. You can also increase the pressure by another method. If the glomerular filtration rate is less, in another way also. This time it is juxtaglomerular apparatus. Juxtaglomerular apparatus means what? This is what arteriole? Afferent arteriole. Afferent arteriole will join with this. What is this? Distal convoluted tubule. So afferent arteriole will join with the distal convoluted tubule, and there will be one tissue. What is that tissue called as? That tissue only juxtaglomerular apparatus. So juxtaglomerular apparatus can detect all these problems. So juxtaglomerular apparatus, how it is trying to increase the BP is. Juxtaglomerular apparatus will produce renin, one substance called renin. Renin can convert a protein which is called angiotensinogen. Angiotensinogen converts the protein angiotensinogen to angiotensin 1 and then angiotensin 2. So angiotensin 2 also knows how to constrict blood vessels. Angiotensin 2 constricts the blood vessels. So what will be the consequence when the blood vessels are constricted? BP increases, yes. Blood pressure will increase. When blood pressure will increase, what will increase? Yes. Glomerular filtration rate will also increase. That problem is solved. So BP problem is solved means glomerular filtration rate problem also is solved. Now angiotensin 2 has another role also. Angiotensin 2 goes to this gland. Who is this? It goes to adrenal gland. Adrenal cortex. It goes to adrenal cortex. Angiotensin 2 will go to adrenal cortex, make it release one hormone. That's a mineralocorticoid. Give example of mineralocorticoid.
Aldosterone.
Yes, correct. So it makes it release aldosterone. Since it is aldosterone, what aldosterone will do is, it absorbs all the salt and water. That means Na+ and all it will take up. It will help the blood vessels to absorb Na+. So aldosterone makes blood reabsorb Na plus water. Now since blood is taking sodium, that means salt like, no? What will be the result of BP then? Salt if you take, what will happen? BP will increase. That was our problem. Now BP is less. So if blood reabsorbs sodium, as a result of this, BP will increase. If BP increases means, who will also increase? GFR also will increase. Glomerular filtration rate also increases. So one problem was dilute urine, that was solved. This was the second problem. Glomerular filtration rate was less. That problem got increased in these two methods. Now last problem is Last problem is your blood pressure is too high. Opposite problem it is. BP is too high.
You should decrease the pressure salt.
Blood pressure is too high. That is one problem. This time, here there is one hormone. This is what? This is what? This is what? Auricles or atria. Here there is one hormone. One hormone released by atria that makes us relax. A, N, F. Expand this A and F. Atrial natriuretic factor. Atrial natriuretic factor makes blood pressure less. How it makes blood pressure less? Very good. Very good. What this atrial natriuretic factor does is, if suppose this is the narrow blood vessels, they will widen it and so it will be dilated. So this will be, blood vessels will be made to be dilated. That means they will increase the diameter. So this is a dilated blood vessel. It is due to this factor. So when the blood vessel is dilated, blood pressure will become less. Problem solved. This much.